Think we're live. Okay, so if you haven't read the title already, we're going to do an a franchise or a season of the all-time Cubs. But first, what else could I do to start it off? I'm in the wrong place. It's not. Wait, is this where I need to be? No clue. Oh, got a little clip of the Cubs winning the World Series. Started off the Cubs rebuild, or not rebuild, but the all-time Cubs. But I need to come here to show you guys something. This is my second account, so my team's terrible. But what else could I do to make it better? I haven't opened up my free finest pack, so that's what we're gonna open right now. See what I get. Okay. Oh, I got Max Scherzer. Sells for almost nothing. I wish I could send this to my other account. But if I go to the hardware series card, hardware starting pitcher, no, not right, the other starting pitcher, and he's a 95, 13K. But I might as well put him in. Best starting pitcher on my team. Okay. So we won't be playing with this squad because it's terrible. Wilson Contreras and Trey Turner and then Max Scherzer. But so that's not what we came here for. I just wanted to open it off by opening that. But let's go to, we're gonna go season. No, we'll go franchise. No, season, because now we'll go franchise. Okay. We're going to do current rosters, Cubs, advance, allow free agents. We're gonna go force trades and ignore budgets because we need a trade for everyone. Okay. There we go. We're gonna start in the regular season. But first, we're going to get anyone who ever played on the Cubs. Okay. So, okay. Bruce Sutter used to play in the Cubs. Oh, but first, I need to go. Here's a closing pitcher. Keep, we'll get rid of I'm gonna find one of the worst. Let's get rid of Brett Anderson so that we can grab Bruce Sutter. Okay. Now, see who else? Ryan Sandberg. We'll get rid of John Weeks so that we can get him. Okay. Kaline, Will Clark, Ralph Kiner. Okay, actually, I am going to, right now I'm going to look up all-time Cubs. Time Cubs. Okay, Ernie Banks, Ryan Sandberg, Sammy Sosa, Ron Santo. Fergie Jenkins, I know we can pick up. Billy Williams, no clue who that is. Greg Maddux, if he's on there. Andre Dawson, we can pick up. Trying to think of some familiar. Kerry Wood. Bruce Sutter, yeah, I knew he was on the Cubs. Yu Darvish we can pick up now since he's on the Cubs. Barry Larkin. Okay, starting. I don't think we have any starting features. Okay, catchers. I don't think anyone else did. Jeff Bagwell. I don't think anyone in here. We already got our second baseman, third base. I don't think there's anyone which wouldn't use them. Ernie Banks. We're going to sign him. Oh, first, we're going to have to. I'm going to get rid of a AAA. Okay. Left field. I don't think there's anyone. I don't think there's anyone there. Andre Dawson, we'll get rid of him. Because Andre Dawson was a Cub. Not sure when it was, but I know he's a Cub. Okay. Not sure if there's anyone else. Did Dave Winfield? I don't think so. Okay. I'm going to see what position Sammy Sosa. He was an out. Ron Santo. Because we can change a person to see his best year, compare him. Okay, let's go Wikipedia. Sammy Sosa. Because it doesn't matter what year they were as long as they played on the Cubs. Okay, like we can create one. Here's a big power bat. We might do that someday later, but first let's get the team that we want. Okay, we're going to add him to the 40-man roster. Now we're going to move him to the MLB. Same thing with Ryan Sandberg. Same thing with Andre Dawson. Also Ernie Banks. Oh, I have to drop someone from the 40-man roster. Possibly a shortstop. Schwarber. We'll remove Max Scherzer. And Ernie Banks will add to the 40-man roster. No, not cancel. Add him. Move him to the MLB. Okay. So I think that's everyone. And then let's go. Pitching rotation. Arrieta. Lester. Okay. We have a good bullpen. The only bad person is Carl Edward Jr. But he will probably be better. Grimm, Montgomery. I'm going to put him in for Bruce Sutter. Put Sutter in for who has the most stamina. Geez, none of these people have good stamina. Oh wait, but we still have trades that we can do. Make a trade. Manny Machado. Okay. Because I can still see who used to be on the Cubs. Preferably a starting pitcher. Oh, Yu Darvish. He would be on the. Would he be on the Rangers? Yep. Gotta trade him for a bat. We'll trade that. Okay. There we go. Okay. So now if I go to team, put you Darvish in there. Go. Okay. See what they need. Okay. So right now it's mostly just getting everyone who we need. Kluber, Hendricks, but he's already on the team. Jason Hayward, Giovanni Soto. So White Sox. Okay. White Sox is he good right now? He's an 81. We might as well get him. We might as well get him because we need him. Oh, okay. Okay, Wilson Contreras, we already have Fowler. We get Dexter Fowler. We could get Bryce Harper because it was probably gonna be a Cub 2019, but I'm not gonna pick him up. Pirates, Cardinals. So I'll grab him and go. Okay. So now Castro. Oh, forgot. Castro's a Marlin this year, but he's also on. But he's still a White Sox. Is he a shortstop or a second base? I believe he. No, he's a Yankee. My bad. He's a second base. Or I'll probably put him at. Not, I don't even know where I'm gonna put him, but. Oh wow. We got people who have really high potential. They'll take. So I could put him, and him normally. Like they would take him. They would actually trade him for him, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna trade him. Okay. There we go. Okay, who else? We got Montero. I'm not gonna take him. Okay. I think our team's set. Okay. So, John Cologne hitting home runs. Okay. So our pitching rotation, I'm gonna trade you two. Trade those guys. Here we go. League. Then I believe I can make it. So, let's get into our first game. 9 inning games. Auto fix. 40-man roster. Okay. So, one. Then, should we have a good pitching rotation? Yep. Okay. Yep. First game against the Cardinals. Okay. Gonna play a full game. 9 innings. Okay. We're going to see if we can. Let's see how far we can go. Okay. I'm thinking we go back to the 80s. I think that's what we're going to stick with. We're going to stick with the road. We're going to stick with 82. We're just going to play wherever they are. Wherever, if we're home or away, we're going to play there. Okay. So, Arietta's going to pitch first. Make sure. So, yeah, Andre Dawson, Ernie Banks, Ryan Sandberg, I want starting at second. Dexter Fowler, I'll have you going for Hayward. We're all we'll put you in at left field. Because Ben Zobrist can play everywhere. There we go. Yep. Okay. There we go. We have a rotation. So, yeah. Let's get into the game. If you haven't already, make sure to like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when I go live. Once MLB 18 comes out, I'm going to be going live a lot more. But even start a couple series. Yeah, let's get into the game. Playing at Busch Stadium against Cardinals, the least favorite team in MLB. Because they're rivals of the Cubs. Could be my favorite team. Yeah.
Harold, what's their focus as they go for their first win?
But I need to change a couple things. First, this needs to be strike zone. Now change it once I need to.
Gary lineup. They've got power.
Oh, and dang it, I need to.
And they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap.
I need to switch to
That's
zone.
what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Second.
Okay. Now let's change it to zone. Vertical.
Benny Rizzo stands in now. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. 7 hits in 26 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Grichuk giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third.
So stepping in, Chris Bryant. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Put something over that left field wall.
Well, Matt, as advertised, he's broke out with a good fastball. He likes to pitch out the fastball, but this was in the mid-90s. We'll see.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Piscotty going back on it.
Dang.
He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side.
I had good at bats, I just couldn't get anything out of them. Or not good at bats, but I had good hits.
That'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Cardinals, the shortstop.
Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1.
And
this one's
my
tapped
pitching
foul
view.
at home plate.
Okay. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Got
Swing
him.
and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Okay.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. His history with Jake Arrieta, 2 for 11. He's taken him deep once.
Okay.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
Strike 1. Got
Big
strike
tilt
2.
on the slider, gets a swing and a miss.
See if we can get strike 3.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Got him.
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row, but both
Let's
of those
go.
sliders back-to-back were
Here
so
we
good.
go.
I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter is
Strike
in with 2
1.
away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Catch this early.
Banks
There we go.
is there, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight. Still scoreless here on MLB Network. Now at the plate, Ernie Banks.
Set something up with my mic so I don't have to wear it around my neck because my sound doesn't work on it, and I don't want to put it on because then I can't hear. So give me a minute. Put it on something. I have a mic right here. So I'll make sure that it's working right. Everyone can hear me. Turn on my sound. Okay. Yep, we're good. Okay. So, play.
Match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Ernie Banks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
What mode am I in? Oh, I'm on beginner. I'm gonna put on dynamic.
0-1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Moving under it, Pham. 1 away.
Batting 5th. Left fielder.
Here's Ben Zobrist
Ben
now. His
Zobrist.
head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. He's gone 5 for 13. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pham moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting 6th. Catcher.
Stepping into the box, Giovanni Soto. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Takes this the other way to right. Piscotty is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side.
Nothing's coming out of it.
Ready now, Rendell
Leading
Grichuk.
off for
He'll
St.
lead it
Louis.
off against Jake
Left
Arrieta.
fielder, Rendell
Good
Grichuk.
slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
91-mile-an-hour slider. Man alive, there's not many people that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time. This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Rendell Grichuk becomes the
Second
first
baseman.
out here in the bottom of the second. Jed Jerko is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. His history with Jake Arrieta, he's gone 2 for 8. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Make sure this is dynamic too.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jed Jerko becomes out number 2 this inning. Johnny Peralta is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is in now. Ryan Sandberg. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pham patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So coming to the plate, Jake Arrieta. Line to the right side. Just foul. And this is fouled back and out of play. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line to the right side. And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Well, he's been talking about how good a hitter he is right there. That line drive kind of gives you proof, man. He swung the bat nice right there.
Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. On a line to shortstop. Throw to the bag, and the runner's back in time. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Andre Dawson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end.
Leading off for St. Louis, catcher Yadier Molina.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. His history with Jake Arrieta, 4 hits in 24 at-bats. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. The 0-2 to Molina. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Tommy Pham comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Into the box now, Carlos Martinez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up. Digging in for his second at bat, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
Anthony
into the windup and the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Ooh, that's one he wants back right now. Man, it looked like his timing was perfect. He just didn't barrel it up.
Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Here's Chris Bryant now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Piscotty is going to be the one that makes that play, and he had a long ways to go to record the first out.
Ernie Banks.
This is skied out toward right. Heading after it is Piscotty. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Riding in once again, Ben Zobrist. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that'll be a base hit for Zobrist.
Well, that's a first pitch single. Maybe they got to get a little more aggressive. He's dominated them early in counts and throughout the whole game. Maybe they've changed their game plan. We'll see. Are they going to be aggressive or continue to be passive?
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. High in the air out to center field. Pham has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony. Ready for another chance? Aledmus Diaz. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Oh, but look here. The manager's up and out of the dugout, so it appears he might opt to challenge that last safe call at first.
Yeah, I wasn't so sure about him being safe either, but here's another shot of it right here. Not easy to tell for sure from that shot. Going to be interesting to see what they want to do with this one.
Settling in now, Stephen Piscotty comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike one. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that's a close pitch to take, but when you're a good hitter like this guy, to take that pitch on 0-2, you have to have a pretty good eye.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Here's a high pop-up. Banks is under it as he puts it away for out number one. Now batting, Matt Carpenter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ground ball to second. This could be two. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg will lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Ryan Sandberg.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. Lifted in the air to center. Pham moves over. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Jake Arrieta. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. And the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a liner. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
He is having a terrific game, pitching well enough to get back to the plate again, and this time he delivers with a base hit.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
I like the idea of the first pitch breaking ball. This time, it just didn't work out.
Dawson.
Ready once again, Andre Dawson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here, 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Arrieta rounds the corner and is headed home. In to score, the runner from second. And a relay home. And not in time as the second run scores.
Dawson.
And And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Andre Dawson has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
Here's Chris Bryant now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Drilled right back up the middle. Diaz brings it in. And a fine play there up the middle. May have saved a run. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Here's Randall Grichuk. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. 1-1, here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls.
We got some right now. Save game. Continue to save. Okay. Save it right here. You guys won't be able to see it. We'll go blank for a second. Okay. Okay. Let's sim it. Okay. Calendar. Going to sim the season. Oh, I didn't mean to enter it. Well, looks like it's off the screen. Okay, Ernie Banks is at bat. There is something, that's all.
We'd like to welcome those of you just tuning in on the show. You're joining
Gameplay action. The zone.
us at a great time. Ernie Banks is at the plate here, having already gone deep twice in this one. Maybe we'll see number 3 here. Pham ranging back. And he makes the play, but this should extend their lead as the runner tags from third. In to score as the runner from third. It's 7-0. Digging in to try it again. Tommy Pham. A couple of walks for him thus far.
Center fielder, Tommy Pham.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Looking for 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are digging in and looking for more. Matt Carpenter. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Carpenter.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He goes to first. Wow. Ready once again, Ernie Banks. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Carpenter has a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Second baseman, number 16, Colton Wong.
Chopped weakly to the left. Bryant fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Chicago Cubs get the win on the heels of
Since season.
Have set the franchise record with their 14th consecutive win, and oh baby did they earn it, going 19 innings north of the border. You're not kidding, they certainly earned it. That should come for 2. And it only took 6 hours and 13 minutes. The pitch. And a high drive. Hit back into deep right field. Junior has just knocked the door down for the 500 club. A high drive into the lower deck and right.
Okay.
Number 30 touches the ball. And
See
boy,
what
what a ever seen. Getting his 500th home run to right field. What a scene this is here at Busch Stadium in St. Louis. The 20th member of the 500th home run club. Now the 2-2. A swing and a pop-up. Perez, Santana makes the catch. Ball game. The Indians have won the American League pennant. And Cleveland, for the 6th time ever, you will have a World Series. The Indians are the champions of the American League. Dansby Swanson cracks one to center field. That ball's well hit.
This season so far, they're 63 or more. Okay. No.
Dansby Swanson is safe. It's an inside the park home run. His first big league homer and it's
Keep sending.
that's it. Number 1,000 for Jose Altuve. And he's going to jam on the brakes and go back to first. 1,000 hits.
Okay.
Fastest Astro ever.
You offer, what is it?
High deep drive into left field. Down into the corner again.
Okay.
And Attendee near the wall. Leaps. He's hung up.
From
Did he
season.
catch it? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. He took one back. A spectacular play by the rookie. Hung up by the hits on the wall, and he brings it back down the left field line. What a sensational play. And again the 2-2. And here it is.
Did better than we did last week.
Turning around, he will watch a game-winning grand slam for Chris Davis in the bottom of the 9th inning. Do you believe that? He's 8, Texas 5. And it's Davis.
Okay, we won the World Series.
Inside the show with Justin Allegri.
Think we did.
Hello, baseball fans. Thanks for joining us on this October morning. Here's what's going on around the league as the postseason rolls on. In Game 5 of the World Series, the Orioles' third baseman, number 13, grabbed 3 base knocks, leading the Orioles to victory over the Cubs, clinching the World Series championship. It has been a storybook season for them, and they will look to repeat as champions next year.
Okay. So, they did good. They didn't win the World Series, but I mean, not won the World Series, but they went to the World Series and almost won. I think they did good. So, Cody retired. Okay, Ichiro and Carlos Beltran both were inducted into the Hall of Fame. So, I think that was a good first season. So that's going to be it for this season, but we're going to keep going. It's not over, don't worry. We're going to do something. I need to see one thing. Do I get, I need to see if I get, no, not backpacks. I'm going to see if, nope, I thought I might have gotten Aaron Judge, because I'm I also have Aaron Judge. because I pre-ordered the game, but I thought I might have gotten it. I'm going to see if there's anyone good in the ticket counter for my other one, because I'm a gold, which there isn't anyone good. Yeah, there's no one good right now. There isn't anyone good until you go to... Oh, didn't mean to do that. It's not anything good until you get diamond. How good is this Chris Sale card? He's good. Yeah. First season went. So the first season, they went 105 and like 57, I believe, and they lost the World Series sadly, but they went to the World Series. But yeah, I think they started pretty good for the first season. Okay. So, I gotta end it right now, but if you'd like to see any more of these all-time teams with what I can get right now, once MLB 18 comes out, trust me, there will be a Yankees all-time team because you don't already know, Babe Ruth's coming to MLB 18, and a couple other legends. But the Yankees probably have the best all-time team between having like Jose, I can't think of his name. I go to franchise video. We'll be able to see this. Okay, but if I go to here, I know who it is. I just don't know. Yeah, Jorge Posada. We'll have him catching. Yogi Berra. You have him and Yogi Berra catching. Actually, who else? Not sure who all they have, but they have a lot of really good players between Babe Ruth, Jorge Posada, who else do they have? Reggie Jackson, Dante Bichette, I think. Not sure who else, but there's quite a bit more. But it's the two best all-time teams will probably be the Yankees and the Red Sox. Oh, and the Mariners. They also have a good all-time team. That's gonna be it for this stream. See you guys later.